Okay, welcome to ProServe 2012 training videos. In this video, I want to introduce to you a new feature. It's called DocBoss. It's a document management filing system, and it's an add-on to ProServe 2012. Now, it's licensed on a annual support basis. So give me a call and we can talk about that a little more. Well, let me show you how this program works. So I'm in customer file maintenance. I'm going to just edit a customer. I'm going to go to the service tab and I'm going to edit a service tab and then go to the profile. And I have a new button here called DocBoss. Now I've already set up this customer, so I've set up a contract case number here. And I'm going to just click that, and it's going to have a 7-day trial on it. And I've already set up this guy with 6, documents. And the way this works is I just simply add and add, as many documents as I need to, and it files it under the ProServe or the DocBoss filing system. So let's just add a new document just to show you. Okay, and I'm just gonna, obviously I can enter a document title, and I can enter a document description. Well, I didn't finish with that. And then I will select the file type. Now currently we've got Microsoft Word, Excel, Adobe, WordPerfect, a text file, no WordPad, an image, a Microsoft Publisher, PowerPoint, and QuatraPro, which is a spreadsheet. Currently that's what I have, and I suspect I'll probably be adding more as time goes on. But let's just go ahead at this point and add let's just add a PowerPoint. So I click Supply. It opens up my documents, or it opens up my browser. It defaults to the last one that you may have pointed to. In this case, it was my documents folder. So I'm just going to double click this guy. And basically it just copied it in. So it's now in the system. So let's just open that file, that new PowerPoint. And so that's how that works. And so I'm just going to close that. Let's say I open up this publisher file. Okay. Now I can click refresh. At this point the system will check and see what all I've still got open. It noticed I had closed the PowerPoint, so it marked it as not being open. But this publisher is still open. Now if I try to open it again, it'll tell me that. Okay? And most high-end programs like Microsoft Word, Excel, Adobe, Publisher, PowerPoint, WordPerfect, these things will react to knowing that it's already open. Now, a WordPad document, it doesn't do that. It's just not a high-end, so it'll just open up that document in another session is basically what it'll do. So at this point, what I'm going to do is go ahead and close my publisher application. Now I can make changes and save this guy. In fact, let's do it. Let's make a change. And I'm just going to save it because I want to show you something. So I'm going to quit out. I'm going to refresh. Now if you'll notice, this document was created on May 9th at 7:09. Well, you'll notice that the last update was 7:43, so it will keep track of the last date that the document was modified. Now, at this point, you may be wondering, well, how is this working? Let me just show you real quickly how this is working. The DocBoss basically created a folder under your default ProServe folder called DocBoss. And what it does is just create folders based on the service account number. And then it will store the documents in that folder. Okay. This guy right here, that's the one I just added. Okay. And that's basically how it works. Now you can control where this folder is on your system by going into setup. Let me save this. I could go into setups and set up my defaults, and I can manage different programs if I needed to change the name of them for different versions you may be running. This is where you can control where the DocBoss folder resides on your computer. So that's something you can change. So I'm going to cancel out of that. Okay. Now, that's one way to crank up DocBoss. Now, you'll notice that if I crank up DocBoss from here, I really can't do anything else. I can minimize that, but I can't really do anything back here. The program's kind of locked. As you know certain programs kind of lock you. And you can't run other programs at the same time. So let me bring the DocBoss back up. Now, I can, let me just leave this. I'm going to leave customer file maintenance running, okay? Now I'm going to minimize this down, and I'm going to go to File, and we can start DocBoss from out here. Now, when you start it from here, it basically turns into like a file maintenance kind of program. So now I can search for the service accounts that I'm looking for that I want to fire up my DocBoss in. This is one. Okay, so now I'm in the DocBoss, but I actually can run other sessions. See, I'm still in customer file maintenance and so forth. So it doesn't lock you out. Okay. Now I couldn't fire this thing up, again in here because I've already got it running. So I'm not going to be able to fire it up here. It's already running. Okay. So let's leave this guy going, and let's go back to my DocBoss, and I'm going to reselect a customer. This time it's that First Franklin, and so there it is. Now I'm pulling this guy up, this First Franklin. Well, this is the same guy I've got open in my customer file maintenance. See? This is the same guy. So I'm looking at the same thing. If I go back out to my DocBoss, I can still work with this thing just like I did from the customer file maintenance, whatever I'm doing. So all this is still workable. And let's say, for example, let's just open this Excel sheet. Let me make a change here. Okay. I'm going to save it now. I'm going to close it out. I'm going to refresh here, and I'm going to save. Okay. Now I'm going to, rather than reselect, I'm just going to, I could reselect. It's just going to take me back and let me reselect. But when I'm ready to quit, I could just quit from here. So now I'm going to crank up the DocBoss from this customer. Okay. Now this Excel spreadsheet right there, it was modified. It was brought in on May 6th, and I just modified it on 7/47. Okay. Now, that's pretty much it. The software is it's available in the ProServe update. Let me just kill this. It's actually the version 2.020 that was released on 5.9. So that's what it's available in. So you'll need to download that installation and run the set config and run the update from there, so that it will add a new table to one of our databases. And again, this product is available through an annual support contract. So give me a call and we can go over that. Thanks for watching the video.